Hello guys, Mark McBride here, and today we are playing Akali top lane. We're against the Lee, so I'm going to have to play this one somewhat carefully, as he can be surprisingly powerful, especially considering the lower you get, the stronger he gets with his Q. So I'll have to play this one carefully. I got talked into taking teleport, which I didn't necessarily want to do, because I find with Akali that you're going to want to win lane pretty heavily, if at all possible, because you're going to want to be strong getting into the mid game so you can dominate late, because you will find if you do fall behind particularly far with Akali, there's not a whole lot you can do, because she does get right in there, and her only defensive kind of form is her W, and obviously Lee will completely negate that almost all of the time. So I'm going to have to play around that. So as you can see, I haven't taken my W yet, purely because there's not a whole lot of good versus Lee. So I'm going to try and get some damage in where possible. So yeah, I'm in trouble here, but yeah, if I'd had Ignite, he'd have died too, but sadly that's not the case. So what I'm going to want to do is really make the most of my teleport. I mean, if it can pick me up a few kills at some point, it will have been worth it. Sorry, I just had to tab out for a second. You can just ignore this back screen. It won't last for too much longer. And we're back. Sorry about that, just had to see to a new rent agreement, as I will be moving soon. And so Zed swapped lanes with me in my absence, and I'm a couple levels behind Echo, so that's going to be pretty horrible for me. And also this Echo's Diamond 5, and I am not. So this won't be fun for me. I am fully expecting to get outplayed just about every time we fight, but we'll see. I'll do my best, and hopefully we'll come out on top in the end. So I'm going to try and pick up as much of this as I can. As many of you all know by now, farming is not my strong point. And I got a surprising amount of those, actually. Quite proud. So we'll just continue on picking up some farm, as I am pretty far behind, to be fair. As a general rule of thumb, I tend to try and get half the CS. So there's you who are better at farming, will obviously do much, much better than that. And right, so he's at 6. So he's got a big power spike there. Oh, just walked clear into that. That was silly. So I'm going to need to be careful. I'm not hugely sure on his cooldowns. I've only seen a few echoes since release, as I missed when he came out. I'm going to miss that. Never mind. Right, so I could be in trouble here. Yeah, I'm dead. Never mind. Should have stayed in my stealth. But you live and learn. Onwards and upwards. We'll get a Vamp Scepter, seeing as that's just about all I can afford and I need a little bit of sustain.
We travel the same path.
And then hopefully we can start making some plays once I hit 6. But yeah, not going too well for me so far. So Echo's going bottom. Good job, Brain. So Vayne did get out. That's still not ideal, but I should be able to get 6 here. And that will help me out a lot. I'll be a lot more useful, just in general. My damage will be higher, my chasing potential will be better, and just all in all, once you get 6 as Akali, you do turn into somewhat of a powerhouse. But I'm sure a lot of you know that. But at the same time, I'm still not going to want to fight an Echo that's 2 levels ahead of me.
Understood.
So we're going to head up here, see what we can do. I know Zed's having a hard time, so I'll do what I can. Like, ideally, I'd want him moving forwards now to back me up. Right, there we go. So Lee's gone in. Right, so we're not going to kill him here, but we'll get off a good amount of harass. So great work again with Vayne, picking up a double kill. Seems like a competent player.
Hesitation is the seed of defeat.
And we'll just shove this up in Echo's absence. Right, so he's back. So ideally what I'm going to want to do here while I'm behind is either have him roam, but inform my team that he's coming so they can be more defensive and I can catch him in levels, or I can roam. However, the issue there is if he pretends to roam and I chase him, he could just kill me. So it's all about weighing up the pros and cons, but at the same time I do have teleport, so I'm going to be looking out for some free kills to put me back on track, put me in a position of power. Because, yeah, once I get going, I'll just be unstoppable. And as you can see, I am somewhat wary of this guy, seeing as I know he is a highly ranked player. Which means there's a pretty good chance, even with his worst characters, he's probably still better than me. With my best, but hey, what are you going to do?
Remain focused.
So good job to those guys. Picking up some kills, Vayne's doing very well still. Which again is to be expected. Once Vayne gets ahead, she is somewhat of a monster. I'm just doing a terrible job of farming here. Alright, so Echo's missing, so I'm going to ping that as he's probably heading towards those guys. Yeah, he is. There we go. Great work, guys. And that'll be a Drake for us. I can see Callista here. Yeah, she's massively overextended, so she's mine. There we go. And as you can see, as she hit that corner, I threw down my bubble just to slow her. Also speeds me and it also gives vision. And that's something you'll probably see me do quite a lot with it, as I tend to use it offensively as more of a chasing tool and for the vision. Yeah, we can push forwards here. Probably won't get the tower, but we can get some decent damage off on it. Right, so here comes Echo. Just out of that. By the time he's going to stun me, but I did catch the back end of his Q. So that was a mistake on my part.
Understood.
So we got 3 mid here. So I'm going to need a hand.
Deftly I travel.
Just avoid that. Right, so here comes Thresh. I'm going to flash. And I'm going to avoid his Q and avoid the hook. Perfect. Ooh, that was close.
We travel the same path.
Hopefully the rest of our team will react. But it's not looking hugely likely right now.
Deftly I travel. Without question.
Alright, so I'm going to have to go back. If I get jumped on by the 2 of those, I'll just die outright. And not worth giving Echo any more free kills. And so I could get my Cutlass, but as I've got the money, I'm going to get a needlessly large rod and boots. So I'll have a
Symmetry in
decent increase in damage as well as some extra mobility.
hesitation is the seed of defeat.
Alright, so let's see. Thought I'd be able to pick him up there, but sadly not.
Through Twilight's veil. Understood.
So I'm just going to get my bubble down. Yeah, I'm probably going to die here. Oh, J4. If he had ulted straight away, we might have killed him before he killed me. Maybe, but no big deal. So, yeah, 1, 3, and 0. It's not looking good so far, guys, but I'm not going to lose hope. You know, it's one thing it's always important to remember. Things aren't always going to go your way. Mistakes will happen. You will die. But it's important not to just think this is it, it's over. I see it all the time in this game where you'll lose a team fight or someone will be like 0 for 3, 0 for 5 and they'll just want to surrender and that's it. To them, they've lost in their head. And once you get into that kind of mindset, you've basically lost the game at that point. So stay positive, do your best, and just do the little things to try and keep in it. So pick up farm when you can, help your teammates when you can, keep pinging, just to let your team know where they are and where they're not, if at all possible. Alright, so these guys are in trouble down here. So I can see Echo heading up this way, because we've got some good warding on the bottom half of the map, which is good. We have got 3 of us down there too, so they can probably take care of that 2v1. Well, 3v2 even.
Remain focused.
I'm just going to clear this wave. Oh.
Whatever's necessary.
Oh, wow. Can't believe the amount of damage on his ult. It's crazy. But, so good job there from J4. Callista's Rend, is it called Rend? I don't know, it's down. So I'm going to pick up a free kill here. All it's going to take is an ult. There we go. You can see Wukong heading down. Now I could have fought Thresh and it wouldn't be massive issue to kill him, but I can catch this guy out here. And there we go. So while he's got his ult on, there we go. Problem solved. So that's basically 2 free kills there with minimal effort. And instead of fighting Thresh, because what would have likely happened is Wukong would have caught up to us before I'd killed Thresh, and then I would have been in a 2v1 situation. So I headed out through the jungle. So as far as Thresh knew, I was going back, and I caught Wukong. So like I said, it's just the little things, trying to make the right choice to get yourself back into things. And so I'm going to pick up my Zhonya's now. Oh, no. Yeah, my cutlass and my boots. I'll get my Zhonya's next.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Great work, Vayne. There's the double. She is going to go down, but hopefully J4 will get out. Yeah, he just EQ'd over the wall. He is safe. And we'll pick up mid.
Tread lightly.
And now we can back off. Right, we can head top here. Help Zed out. Part of the reason why I shoved the lane down there is they're going to stop to farm that close to their tower. And I can move. Right, so he knows I'm coming, so if he moves forwards now. Right, so Lee's long gone. I'll drop a ward up here, just in case he does come back. Right, so he's going to jump to me, guaranteed. This guy's hyper aggressive. Here we go. Paid the price in the end. Zed was mega slow with the follow up there. And Lee lived. Crazy.
Twilight's veil.
Nice escape there from Bard. Although, oh, great stun. Great stun.
Hesitation is the seed of defeat. Agreed.
So there we go. Another free kill for us. So as you can see so far, slowly but surely, getting back into this purely just by punishing other people's mistakes, catching them out. So here's Wukong. He has got no mana, so there's not a huge amount he's going to be able to do against me here. So if Bard comes in, you should be able to take him out. Right, so he's tanking there so I can finish him off. I'll just take one hit there so he doesn't die. Perfect, so great work from Bard there.
Shut
Understood.
An ally has been slain.
So that's a shame. Lee's pretty fed. Zed's been having a tough match so far, but oh dear. But there's no point like flaming him or anything like that. We all have bad games, and us going on about it is not going to help him play any better.
Tread lightly.
So there we go. Apparently I'm getting reported for FK.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Deftly I travel.
Ally has been slain.
So while we're here, we'll take these.
Another unworthy opponent.
Alright then, so we might be able to catch this guy out
Travel the same path.
if these guys go in. So here we go. There's the first one. There we go. So a nice little fight there.
Understood.
I'm just going to go up here, save this tower. That's a pretty big wave. It'd also be a shame to waste it.
Another unworthy opponent.
And we can push this down, maybe even get this tower, depending on who turns up to defend it.
Honor the blade's edge. Remain
And a dragon, so great work guys. So we'll get dragon and a tower here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And there we go, so I'll back away.
through Twilight's veil.
So yeah, we had the money to pick up a death cap, so I went for it. We are starting to pull ahead, so I'm gonna make the most of that and just focus on getting stronger for now.
All things.
If I do find myself unable to survive, then I will pick up a Zonya's.
Agreed. Hesitation is the seed of defeat.
Oh, huge mistake. Nah, I got completely pinned in there. Tried to flash over the wall, but I was just short, sadly. That Bardock kind of screwed us, but it's not his fault.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Deftly I travel.
Getting a little bit ham there, Bard. Vayne wants to surrender. Again, this isn't even remotely lost. But you can tell from the way Vayne's talking, you know, not got the best attitude, so I'm going to go past the hook, use my bubble for the vision, and there we go. Free double kill.
Remain focused.
So from the looks of things, now that we've not surrendered, Vayne's going to AFK farm for the rest of it. So yeah, pretty poor in terms of attitude, but I'm determined to win this, even if we are missing a player. So there's J4. There we go, free kill. And I can head up this way somewhat safely, knowing that Vayne has actually pushed along the lane. And yeah, she'll pick up that tower. I'm going to get the Krugs. Bit of gold, bit of healing.
Deftly I travel.
Alright, so I'm just going to wait in my bubble for a sec. For an opportune moment. Alright, so they split focus. Ah, damn, I missed my gunblade there. Completely whiffed it, which is a shame. I might have survived for at least another charge of my ult. But looks like these guys will get out. That wasn't perfect, but wasn't the worst thing ever. There we go, we've got our ult up at level 3 now, so we're going to be pretty powerful. And we can start heading towards our Zhonya's now.
We travel the same path. New twilight's there. Symmetry in all things.
So there we go, huge mistake on their part, no idea. Lovely ult there from Bard actually, absolutely glorious. Managed to save both of them and keep Echo out of it, so yeah, that was wonderful. So good job to those guys.
Remain focused.
Got the dragon and a couple of kills, so can't complain.
Mark acquired. Whatever.
So he's clearly stealthed. It was somewhat obvious he was going to do that. Right, so I'm going to head up here for Lee, because he's crazy fed, so there's not a chance he's going to go back. He's going to push and push and push, so I can take these. Then head in this direction.
Hesitation is the seed of defeat.
Right, so he's disappeared, so I'm not going to go looking for him just yet. So I'm going to go back, and then if he hangs around up top, I'm going to teleport to that ward, and I'll catch him. Alright, so he's still there.
Tread lightly.
He's kind of low. And look, he's still there.
Understood.
Just what I thought. So if Zed comes up to him, we can get a double kill here. He's backed off a bit, so this is kind of risky. Come on, push forwards. There we go. And there's one. There's two. So there we go, there's 3 of their team down. 4 of their team down. So all in all, that went really very well for us.
Deftly I travel.
Still can't believe the damage of that. Oh, it's nuts. Nice stun there from Bud. There we go, it's a great job team. I can probably catch out this Callista. There we go. Oh god, that damage. Absolutely nuts. Anyway, got my Zonias. Oh, wow. Sadly, my ult was down. I was going to try and dash over the flay, but I got pulled back. Very close.
Tread lightly. Understood.
Just going to avoid that hook. Don't want to be getting a random unnecessary death. Right then, so Callista's bot, so we might be able to get Baron here. So we'll get this guy. And I'm going to stick a ward over here in case they loop round away from where our vision is. I'm going to pick up this blue real quick, as it seems like Lee's the only one here who's hanging around. And there we go. So there's the Baron. Here's Echo. So, good job. There's the first one. I'm going to ignore Thresh and go for the threat. There we go. Perfect fight.
Deftly I travel.
And that's game. So I've been Martin McBride. Hopefully you found this entertaining. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.